You betrayed me! I won't let you get away!
If a married woman defiles herself with another man, she dies, except she confesses and gets cleansed from goat sacrifices. If her husband is aware and shields her or keeps quiet about her infidelity, he dies first, then she follows suit. This is a long-time tradition. It still exists. You might have heard about it. Let me tell you how this tradition came about. The origin of a misplaced punishment. Long before phones, churches or hospitals, there was a man and his wife. In those days, farming was life. If you did not farm, you will not eat. And like many men of that time, this man was hardworking, except that he was hot-tempered. He farmed with his wife daily. One morning, the man and his wife went to the farm.
My husband, I don't feel too well.
You can go home, I'll finish up.
She hurriedly went home. That was too fast for someone who said she was not feeling well. At dusk, the man returned from the farm and met his wife unclad with his brother on their mat. Such betrayal. They had fallen asleep. His noise woke them up.
What's going on? How can you do this? You betrayed me! I won't let you get away! This ends now! Don't you dare run! You're not going anywhere!
Such betrayal. The woman ran for her life because she knew that her husband would do something terrible. He's hot-tempered. Then his brother slipped through his fingers and ran, but he pursued his brother and eventually caught up with him. What he did next was traumatizing for both the elders and the people of the community. This is what rage can cause. He killed his own brother because he was so angry. He allowed anger to becloud his sense of judgment.
How could he kill his own brother because of a woman? This is an abomination.
This indeed traumatized the community. The elders had a meeting and decided to put some laws into place to make sure something like this never happens again.
Any married woman who commits adultery and doesn't confess will die. She must make sacrifices with goats to cleanse herself after confession. If her husband finds out and doesn't speak, he dies. But if her husband doesn't know and she doesn't confess, she dies.
The elders all agreed and poured libation. Not just because a man had slept with his brother's wife, but because blood had been spilled between brothers. They believed they were preventing future violence, but what they created was worse. They turned one man's anger into a generational curse. And from that day onward, women began to die, not by cutlass, but by fear, guilt, illness, and forced rituals. Men began to die, not because they cheated, but because they kept silent, afraid of shame. Homes became prisons of secrets. Confession was no longer about truth, it was about survival. Illness was no longer treated, it was interpreted as punishment. And generations paid for a crime and are still paying for something they did not commit.
Cheater! Such an abomination. I'm so ashamed of myself.
Is it okay for a woman to cheat on her husband? No. Was it okay for that brother to betray his brother by laying with his wife? No. And the man that killed his brother, is it okay to kill someone because they laid with your spouse? No. And let's be honest, what the elders did, they thought they did from wisdom. But what they did was born from rage and bloodshed. A man killed his own brother. He didn't pay for his sins. Yet women and innocent husbands have been dying for decades. That is not justice, that is misplaced punishment. Traditions are meant to protect life. When they start to destroy life, they must be questioned respectfully, firmly. If this tradition was created to stop violence, why has it caused more deaths? If it was meant to preserve families, why has it destroyed so many? If culture is meant to serve people, why are people still dying for it? I think and feel that some traditions should be revisited. What do you think?